Like this bed is only here because you see it. Like if no living things existed, nothing would exist. Everything like exists because we can observe it and like see that it's there because our imagination like makes it for us. It makes us think we're feeling it and everything. And that's why like our brains are infinite because we literally make everything that we see from
No.
like what?
This bed is made because someone created it. It's
I'm not
the-
saying it's like. Oh my God. I'm saying the only reason it's here is because we can all see it. If no one could like, what am I trying to say? Like if no living thing could observe this bed was here, this bed would not be here. Because who could say that it's here just because your brain thinks that it's there? What if someone else comes here and they're like, there's no bed here,
Well, they're retarded.
and they literally can't feel it or anything? I'm like,
They're on some
I'm
hard
saying,
drugs.
like you know how like people say like the universes are parallel to us, like not like they're somewhere else, like they're literally parallel to us, like they're on top of us, like kind of. You know?
Like a parallel universe.
Yeah, like there's like an infinite amount of universes like parallel to us. They don't mean like there's a universe over there. They mean like it's like
Exactly like ours.
not exactly like ours, like exactly like okay, like you know how like people are psychic and shit?
No. Bullshit. No,
No, it's like people actually are psychic. It's like everyone is psychic just to a certain degree. It's like how powerful you can be, how powerful you are being like psychic. Like
Some people
you know when
can
you
use...
see like you know when you see someone and they're not making any facial expression, they're not saying anything, but you're just like I feel like that person's like sad, or I feel like that person's like really happy, like or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's what you can literally there's like you know like people who trip like dude we're all one man and shit. It's like literally because we all are part of like a super
Everyone
conscious-
used to be part of one thing.
used to be.
Everyone used to be part of one thing. Every single person that there are now used to fit in one little molecule. One little piece of bacteria. Everyone was in.
Like everyone's already always been created.
Everyone's always been created in one bacteria and was just... Everyone was there. Like, the first human, every single living human is in that human. You know?
It's trippy.
Yeah, it is.
But, like-
And then they just get born one by one. Like, it's all set up and like...
feel like we were having two totally different conversations. Like I'm thinking of totally one thing, you're thinking of totally another thing.
It is, because we
sounds
have
like-
different views on
Exactly,
something.
that's what we were just talking about.
Exactly. You know, now we're actually acknowledging the way you think is way different than the way I think.
Yeah.
Like right.
Yeah,
What was I just talking about? What was I just talking about?
But I don't know.
Fuck. So you want to stop this and then...
But I was about to say like we're all yeah. Oops. But you know like we're all part of like one, like people say we're part of.
Oh
like, a
yeah, one
super
bacteria. Let me
conscious-
finish.
No. I was talking about.
Yeah, but I wasn't finished.
Alright, I gotta finish this. Okay, go.
Yeah, like we were all like created to exist. We were all like in one bacteria. We just were split up into different people. You just had to be born one by one, but it's all part of one thing.
Like everyone who's gonna be created has already been created.
Yeah,
Just
just
but it actually
that,
kind of
just
makes sense. Just on a very small level, not even like
Yeah, but just like you
not
have
even
to
a
be.
measurable level. Like they've already been created. Yeah.
Yeah, you already exist. You just haven't been born yet.
Yeah.
You know, just like it's already like set up in like like you're already like I don't know how to explain it. It's like you're made, but you haven't
know
been
what you
born
mean, like,
yet,
'cause-
and like your molecule already. Fuck.
But it's not like the future is like predetermined. Like it's a variable. It's like,
Yeah, it's a variable, but like we already existed, but we just come out of different people.
I know what you mean.
Just like one by one, we're just like cloned into not clones, just like cloned into like different humans. We all came from one molecule, and we're just
From like the Big Bang, like.
yeah, like my son was already in that molecule.
Because nothing, like something can't be created from nothing.
Yeah, we were created from another person. Our mom and dads aren't our mom and dads.
What do you mean?
Our mom and dads are the first molecule. Like those are our parents, the molecule that created us. The first molecule that was in that was a human was the thing that created us.
Yeah.
You know, like that's why they come up with God. Like the first molecule is probably like God. That's the God. That's
God, but not. I don't literally believe in the God. Like,
I'm not talking about that God. I'm
the-
talking
the
about
beard,
I'm talking about
like-
where people come from with the existence of God. God is the like people just make up bullshit stories about God, but God literally is the first being on earth. Like the first molecule that created everything. Like no, like all humans, not all of this. That's bullshit. No God made that. This is just what this was here. This was always
This
meant
was
to be
always
here.
This was always
Not
here.
always here. It was always meant to be here. All this was meant to be here, and that's why it's here now. And the God that people always think of is bullshit. Our God is literally the first molecule. Like if we're gonna think of God as a person, then that created everything. God is literally a molecule that created all of us.
But God isn't a person. I don't think of God as like a person.
No, I don't think it. No, I'm talking about the God is that molecule.
Like a higher power, like not really like it's conscious, but it's really not. It's not like a person. Like you couldn't talk to it or anything. It's just kind of like a higher. I don't know.
No, God doesn't exist now. God's done. God died a long time ago.
God
God
died?
was that first molecule that created us.
What do you mean God died?
You know how they say God created all humans? God is that first molecule that created all the humans. You know what I mean now? Like, God is the first molecule where all the humans came from. Like, that molecule that turned into, like, an ape.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that, like, made another ape.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like, well, yeah. What I was gonna say, like,
I
we're
can't believe I just thought.
yeah, but it's great. But like, we're literally all part of, like, we're like, you know, people are like, we're all one. It's like because we're literally all one consciousness. Like, the reason we all see the same shade is because we're all on that same like level, like a.
Because we all came from that one molecule.
No, but it's because we're all like literally connected. Like even like, and the reason we see and like all the reason we see everything like the same and shit like physically like, oh, there's a bed there, yeah, there's a bed there, like it's because we're on like the same channel, like, but there's like, and the reason we can't see like other universes and shit is like they're here, we just can't sense them because our imagination isn't on, like our conscious isn't on that level, so we couldn't see it. Like when you die, you like kind of leave this channel and go on to like another channel, but you're still like, you still exist and shit, you're just not physically there. Just because you're not physically there doesn't mean you're not there, like.
Because we weren't here before.
So I literally always think about, like, what if we were just energies, like, going around, like, communicating with each other, like just, like, just, like, communicating, like, love and, like, understanding and, like, just peace and, like, because we wouldn't have our egos to, like, shadow, like,
you know, you got it.
Like, we didn't have our egos to, like, influence us in, like, a negative way like they do. It's, like, it doesn't matter how much like you trip or like how much you try to kill your ego off, it's always going to be there influencing you, but you just kind of gotta like once you die, your ego totally goes away and you literally will think the way you're supposed to like think.
It's deep, dude. I want to listen to this now.
I feel like we can just keep going though. It's like
we can, but like my brain's hurting to like.
Okay, this is interesting. This is so interesting. I like love talking about this stuff, but I usually only talk about this stuff like in my head. I never talk about it with someone. It's really cool to do that.
Wow. Like, I just can't believe what I just thought of in my mind, though. Yeah. Like, everything on this is crazy.
Yeah.
I just thought of that shit.
Wow.
And it just flowed out of my mind. You know? Like, I didn't have to think about it. It just came out the way it did. Like, that molecule shit was just like, whoa.
Like you just thought of that?
Yeah, I just thought of that. I've never thought of that before. It just came in my mind. Like, wow, you know what? We could have all liked the molecules. Like,
yeah.
That was God. I don't know.
But isn't it just like it's crazy like all the different ways our universe could be set up, like just the way things work, like the fact that we fuck to make each other and like we have to eat every day and drink water and like we have to. Like,
our heart is always
like,
beating.
We sleep. Like what if there's other you don't like sleep isn't even a thing. Like people are like you shut off your brain for like 8 hours and like go off into a different world. Like what the fuck? Like
it's crazy.
You take other stuff from outside into your body to keep living. Like.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy how like our minds know when it's night and our minds know when it's day.
Yeah, like your minds are set up like your brain releases melatonin when it thinks it's night to help you go to sleep, and in the morning it releases melatonin to help you like wake up.
Yeah, and like jet lag is fucked.
What's fucked?
Jet lag.
Jet lag.
Jet lag is like when you're in a different time zone, you come to another time zone. Like say you came from fucking a different time zone that was like it was like 5.
Yeah.
It was 5 p.m. there, and like 7 a.m. here. 5, you're like close to tired there, and right there you just woke up.
But it's like you.
But no, when you come back, you stay up all night because you don't know what time it is anymore.
But you can kind of control when you go to bed. Like some people are awake during the night and awake.
No, but some people just you get.
It's just your time cycle. It has nothing to do with it's dark and light out. It's like you just have a cycle of sleep that like your body tries to follow.
Yeah, but no, like if you come from a different place, you're in routine. Because
Yeah.
if